Good morning, students. Welcome to RPS Group of School online classes of science. Today, we will start a new chapter of biology for class 7th, which deals with the transportation of useful and harmful materials. Transport word means to carry things from one place to another. Here in this chapter, we will discuss the transportation and various mode of transportation in animals and plants. In this module 1, we will study circulatory system and we will discuss blood and the various components of blood as plasma, red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. Children, as you know that all living organisms like plants and animals need food, oxygen, and water so that they can survive. These elements need to be delivered to their body parts so that they can function properly. Hence, all living organisms need a transport system in their bodies. In single-celled organisms, materials move by diffusion. In unicellular organisms, the intake of food, water, oxygen, and removal of waste material occur across the cell surface by the process of diffusion. Diffusion is the passive movement of the particles from a region of their higher concentration to a region of lower concentration until they are spread evenly. Even in simple multicellular organisms like sponges, hydra, algae, fungi, also materials move by the process of diffusion. Students, diffusion in higher multicellular organisms is too slow to transport substances to all the cells. So, complex animals and plants have a well-defined transport system. It transports nutrients and oxygen to every body cell. It transports various hormones to their target place, and it also removes the harmful excretory wastes. When we talk about the mode of transport, circulatory system in animals and it is vascular system in plants. Let's talk about circulatory system. The circulatory system is a transport system of the human body which consists of a network that supplies food, water, oxygen, and other substances throughout the body. The organ system of the body that is responsible for the transport of material throughout the body is called the circulatory system. It helps in removing waste material like urea, carbon dioxide. When we talk about human beings, the circulatory system in human beings consists of blood, blood vessels, and heart. Let's study about blood. Students, blood is one of the most important components of life. Almost any animal that possesses a circulatory system has blood. Blood is a fluid that transports various materials from one place to another. That flows in blood vessels and acts as a transport liquid pumped by heart to all parts of the body. Blood possesses the following four components: plasma, red blood cells, white blood cells, and Platelets. Let's see what is plasma. Blood consists of a pale yellow liquid called plasma, in which red blood cells, white blood cells, and blood platelets float. Students, it circulates throughout our body, delivering oxygen and nutrients to various cells and tissues. Blood makes up 8% of our body weight. An average adult possesses around 5 to 6 liters of blood. Let's talk about plasma in detail. Plasma, also called blood plasma, is the liquid portion of the blood. It is pale yellow in color. It is 90% of water and forms 55% of the blood component. Blood plasma is made up of water, salt, fats, proteins, and sugar. Plasma serves as a transport medium for delivering nutrients to the cells of various organs of the body and for transporting waste products derived from cellular metabolism of kidneys, liver, lungs for excretion. Plasma also transport system for blood cells, and it plays a critical role in maintaining normal blood pressure. Plasma helps to distribute heat throughout the body and to maintain homeostasis or biological stability. Let's talk about red blood cells, also called as erythrocytes. Red blood cells are formed in bone marrow, found inside the bones. RBCs are anucleated, that is, RBCs do not have nucleus in them. They are circular and biconcave cells. RBCs have a diameter of about 7.5 micrometer and have a thickness of about 2 micrometer. RBC contains red-colored respiratory pigments known as hemoglobin. Blood has a red color due to the presence of hemoglobin. Hemoglobin helps in transport of respiratory gases. Hemoglobin can carry both oxygen and carbon dioxide molecules. Each hemoglobin can carry 4 molecules of oxygen. When hemoglobin binds with oxygen, it forms oxyhemoglobin, which is transported to various body parts. Similarly, it can combine with carbon dioxide and expels it out from the body through lungs. Students, when carbon dioxide binds with hemoglobin, a molecule called carbaminohemoglobin is formed. Binding of carbon dioxide to hemoglobin is reversible. Therefore, when it reaches the lungs, carbon dioxide freely dissociates from the hemoglobin and is expelled from the body. Let's study about leucocytes or white blood cells. White blood cells, known as WBCs, are also called leucocytes. They are colorless blood cells because it is devoid of hemoglobin. White blood cells mainly contribute to the immunity and defense mechanism. White blood cells are responsible for fighting foreign pathogens such as bacteria, viruses, fungi that enter our body. They circulate throughout our body and originate from the bone marrow. Let's see another component of blood, that is platelets. Platelets are tiny disc-shaped cells, also known as thrombocytes. Thrombocytes or blood platelets are specialized blood cells produced from the bone marrow. Platelets come into play when there is bleeding or hemorrhage. They help in clotting and coagulation of blood during a cut or a wound. Platelets help regulate blood flow when any part of the body is damaged, thereby aiding in fast recovery through clotting of blood. With this, we end up Module 1. We'll join you soon, students, with another module. Till then, stay healthy, stay safe. Thank you.